Happy Monday. I am super excited to share that today we have 9 days till we kick off or launch Leadership Blueprint 2025. If you know and followed me for a while and you know me, then when I say my body's responding. This is such a game changer that we're putting up for you to help you break through to your next level. Oftentimes, the Leadership Blueprint is only an event that I've offered for private clients, but having had so many conversations with you over Christmas and New Year, I was drawn to gather a group of people who are ready to break through to the next level. And here's why. A lot of leaders, those I serve, they are very successful. You're super successful. And this is what happened to me as well, is that you've been headhunted from one job to the other, to the next. That's your career. And you're super gifted. You have so much wisdom. But then you come to a plateau in your career when you say, what's next? Right? You feel unfulfilled. You want to create more meaning, have more meaning in life. You probably could be at a place in life where you want to give back. You know what? I was in that exact same shoes a few years ago. But I was probably had this unfair advantage that I started to create my year when I joined BP back in 2001. So since 2001, I have been mapping out my year, not only 1 year, but 5 years. But most leaders, you have not been taught to map out your career. Then suddenly you're on that plateau, and what's next? You do not know what you're really good at, but you're so good. But you're just being in that operator mode. That's why I've chosen, together with my team, to throw this party, because I'm so excited for this, inviting up till 10 people in who are ready to reclaim control over their career and their life. Because when you choose what is you want, what's next for you, suddenly you will engage in conversations in a very different way. Suddenly you will focus on priorities that also serves your bigger goal, right? And suddenly you will ask for promotion, or you will look for different opportunities, because you also want to feel fulfilled. You also want to feel, not only fulfilled, but you also want to unleash your full potential. And maybe you also at that point in life and career where you, excuse my French right now, you're sick and tired of working long hours, right? I've been traveling for more than 10 years. And I couldn't remember where my marks were when I came back home. Yes, it looks good on paper, but I felt really drained. So in this leadership blueprint, I'm going to share with you the exact model that I keep applying and tapping into on a daily basis, so that I can design, so that I not only can, but so that I design my year and what's next for me. Because I come to that level, a place in life where I got to pause a couple of years ago. I'm so in my body right now. So I say, what's in for me? What's next for me? What is life all about? And it was not about serving big companies. So if you follow me, you know the companies I work for: BPM, IBM, Shell, and non-disclosure clients for IBM, right? I've been there, right? It was so, excuse my French right now, it was so glossy, and I was serving other people's values and KPIs. But what about me? Yeah, so if you feel that you're in a place in life where you say, hey, what about me? What do I really want? Then Leadership Blueprint is all about that. It's about helping you be so crystal clear on what you want this year. And if you are ready and a bit scary, but you're like, ooh, I want to do more, then what's next for you, right? What is next for you? And I am pouring in all the tools, all my wisdoms I've gathered over the last it must be more than 20 years on how to take your career and life to the next level. And not only are we mapping out what you want this year, but there's something that's so important, and you do not learn whatever business school you enroll in to level up. There's one thing that people do really wrong, and that is you cannot just have a map without changing yourself, changing how you think, changing how you show up. And I just wrote a newsletter to my the people on my distribution list, my email list, and I shared a graphic how I, and then now help with my daughter, always monitor, am I in alignment with my own vision? Because if you're not in alignment with your own vision, you cannot get to that next level. I'm so sorry to hear. And you probably heard that if you follow Neville Goddard and other manifestation gurus and those who help you with creating the future. You have to be a different version, because otherwise you would already be creating your future now. Or if you were that matched, you would have lived, and you would live your best life right now. But that's not where you are, right? So maybe you want to take your life to the next level, right? I'm always on the continuum personal development, because I experience that it's so fun. It's also uncomfortable, but it's also fun to continue to push my boundaries, because the more I push, the more wisdom the more I know, the less I actually know how to do that. But I get to grow the muscle or develop the muscle of my mind. And you probably noticed, but one of my mentors, Miriam Golden, and Miriam says, most people do not know how to think. And that is so true. And I'm hosting a free workshop on Wednesday. DM me if you want to join. It's all about how you can achieve greater results and motivate your team members. Here's what I've seen and spotted as pattern over the last couple of months. And that is that people who are high performance, they have like these visions, right? We want to do this, this, and this. And then they get the teams to focus on the how, but do not do that. And I'm going to teach you why you do not want to focus on the how. If you are serving the top tier companies in pharma and any industry, right? You do not want to focus on the how. Most people focus on the how, but that is the wrong way to do that. And you end up with teams that being frustrated. They do not contribute the way you want them and the way you need them to contribute. But you're doing it the hard way for yourself. So on Wednesday, I'm gonna run this workshop, and I can't even remember right now what it's called, because there's so much going on. What's the workshop called here? How to motivate your team and achieve greater success, right? So make sure that you join this event as well. And if you're ready to take your career to the next level, then claim one of the remaining seats we have at the leadership blueprint. I'm super excited for this. This is not for everyone, I know that, but this is for you who are ready to take your life and your career to the next level, right? This is for you. So DM me if you want more details, and make sure that you also get the link for Wednesday. So with this, enjoy the rest of your Monday, and